Welcome into a special sectional preview of Section 5 Live. For Alexa Ross, I am AJ Feldman.
It may have been a different season, an unusual season, a shortened season, but we have made it to the playoffs nonetheless. I can't believe that we are here with you today talking about that.
Yeah, this season really has been an unprecedented one for many reasons, and certainly with the way that, COVID in Monroe County is going, I was just out there talking to teams today. They are literally playing every day as if it is their last, because you really never know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. So these sectional playoff games are even more important than they have been in the past.
No, and I totally agree with you, and I believe that as well. I mean, you see it in the stands. You see there's playing a sense of urgency as we go through this, whether they're the games that have already been played, quarterfinal games, or the pre-quarters that have happened. These kids are ready to play, and they're playing like they're playing for a state trophy right now because, like you said, there's not the possibility of it, and any moment could be the end of their season.
So we have a busy show for you tonight. Let's get right into looking at some of the top brackets in boys and girls soccer. We are going to start with Class AA boys.
Going right back to last year, FAIRPORT lost in the state final. It was a 4-0 heartbreaker. I spoke with players before the season began. They said they would fight as hard as they would have for the state title as they are going to for a sectional brick. They're the third seed up against Rush Henrietta, who has a 3-7 regular season. So I think they definitely could win it all and bring it home and keep that tradition alive.
Yeah, and their two top opponents for the Class AA crown is going to be McQuaid, and my team to watch that I'm keeping my eye on, Penfield, undefeated regular season, perfect 10-0 unblemished record, only perfect team on Class AA in both boys or girls. In their last 6 games, 22-3 goal differential for Penfield, and they have just been dominant all season long. Shane McMillan, you see him right there, 14 goals on the season. He has just been lighting up, especially late. They've been hot throughout the season, but they're certainly ramping it up here at the end of the postseason, at the end of the regular season, excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's switch things over to the girls' side of the ball. Talking about FAIRPORT once again, AJ.
Yeah, I've got my eye on FAIRPORT, the third seed in this bracket. They just handed Hilton their first loss of the season. They beat them 3-2 in the regular season finale. FAIRPORT is 3-1-1 in their last 5 games. They are peaking at the right time of the season, and there are a couple teams right at the top, those 1-2 seeds, but if anybody is going to rise up and challenge those two teams, it's definitely going to be FAIRPORT.
Yeah. My thing, Hilton, they've been a little bit of an interesting mystery. They're on top. They've only allowed 2 goals in 9 games before this FAIRPORT loss. That was their only one of the season. So I definitely think that Hilton's a lock in this finale, but FAIRPORT is going to be the one to unseat them, so I think we can lock that one in right now.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough bracket with Penfield and FAIRPORT as those teams try and face Hilton in what we think will be the sectional Class AA championship for the girls' side. Well, as we switch to Class A, we start, of course, with our top teams like we have all night, but this year, the top teams in Class A, both coming from the same school, Honeywell Falls Lima. They are both undefeated right now in boys and girls soccer, each team a perfect 10-0 in the regular season. The girls picked up their first playoff win last night in PKs over Rondequoit. Let's hear more about their incredible season so far this year.
To be honest, I was not expecting it. I mean, with everything happening, we just kept, adding the wins onto the score, and it was great. And I think once we got past our first 3 games, we were like, wow, we could actually have an exceptional year, especially with the boys doing as good as they were doing. I think it was just adding on with each other, and then that's probably mid-season we realized that we're something special.
Like on social media, when they're posting their wins and we're posting ours, we're always talking to each other and hyping each other up in school, making sure we're going to get the job done. But it sucks that we can't go to the girls' games and they can't go to ours.
They each have a strength, and those strengths complement each other, whether it's finishing or defending or just playmaking in the middle. It's just a nice synthesis of players.
Any sectional year, you know that when you lose, it's over. But we also know, any day with COVID and things like that, any day they could say that we're done. So they're coming out every day, having fun, working hard, and just really giving it their best. We had a great game last night. We were able to pull out a win in penalty kicks, and so we're excited to have one more chance to play together.
And if you had on your reading glasses for that little section there, their head coaches, Mike and Christine Merrill, both the head coaches of the boys and girls team. They are married, been the coaches there for 15 years at Honeywell Falls Lima. Certainly a special season for the Cougars. They said this is the first time that really they're both having those great seasons. The girls, they won the sectional title in 2013. The boys went 3 straight in a row from 2014 to 2016. So now they're going at the right time. They're both happy with a crazy season. You know, they've got 3 kids that they're juggling between taking them to practice, giving them back and forth. It's really a fun time over there at Honeywell Falls Lima, and their schedules are definitely going to pick up a little bit in the postseason. They had a little bit less of a regular season schedule based on, you know, only playing league games, COVID, things like that. So it'll be interesting to see if they can really raise up their game to tackle some of these top teams in Class A that we're going to talk about just in a couple minutes.
You know, this makes me want to reach out to my high school soccer coach who was married to the boys coach. So I feel like this might be a common thing in high school soccer coaches. The girls coach and the boys coach are married. So maybe I'll have to reach out and see how they've been handling this COVID situation. But let's move into Class A. AJ, what do you have to say about the boys?
Well, just last couple nights ago, Aquinas, they upset Webster Thomas in the first round of the Class A bracket. 14th seed going up against the 3rd seed. Now, Aquinas, they don't definitely have a great record of so far this season, but they've played some really close games. 1-goal losses to McQuaid, who, of course, the top of Class AA. Pittsford Mendon, another really strong team in this A bracket. So Aquinas has really shown that they have the potential. They showed it right there against Webster Thomas. So they might be able to kind of ride this hot streak. They're going up against Spencerport on tomorrow. You
know, I love a Cinderella story, but Dylan Kladstrup has been so dominant for the Sutherland team, I can't not talk about it. He has the 2nd most goals in Class A with 14. The only person above him plays for HFL. The Knights were sectional champions last season. There's no way in my mind they don't make it to the final. So if both of these 2 teams win tomorrow, they could see each other in that semifinal matchup. AJ, if you want to put money on it, we definitely can. But let's move into the girls' side of things. 3 teams with no losses, the same 3 we talked about before. Spencerport, the defending champs with 12 wins. Mendon and HFL, they each have 10. Stellar defensive play for all 3. Each team has allowed less than 5 goals this season. Dominant defense should put 2 of these 3 in the championship game. It's just a question of who at this point. I like HFL and I like Mendon's chances. Maria Karapidis has 13 goals for the Cougars. Grace O'Hara has 8. I've seen O'Hara in action and I definitely think she knows when to turn it on and keep it rolling. So those are my lock for that.
I would probably take Spencerport over HFL, just seeing them both times this year. But if we're going for one of those non-3 undefeated teams, and those are definitely at the top, you've got to talk about Greece Athena. Rihanna Hudson, she's missed the second half of the season with a foot injury. She's day-to-day. She might be coming back. I just texted their coach to find out the deets. She might be coming back. We will see. But if they can, if she can come back, you saw those highlights of them taking on Pittsford Mendon. That was a really close 2-1 game where both of the goals Athena led up really were suspect goals, where if they can just shore up those mistakes, Athena, they could make a deep run in this Class A bracket.
One of the things I've noticed actually comes from the B1 bracket, how truly dominant Palmac is. They are undefeated. They have outscored their opponents 65-5. There is no beating this team in anything. Their path to the title is undetermined. I don't see Newark and Hornell, each of them with 8 wins, even coming close to what Palmac can do. Palmac has had a great year just as a team. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun to see. What have you noticed at the lower level?
Well, in Class C1, you know, you've got to talk about East Rochester, the Dom brothers. 33 goals for Chuck Dom this season, 17 for Russ Dom. They were the sectional champs in that C1 bracket last year. They're trying to repeat again. But Avon is going to really pose a tough threat for them. In the final coaches poll before the playoffs began, they were ranked higher. Avon has shutouts in their final 3 games, so a really strong defensive team going against the high-power East Rochester offense. I have a feeling they're going to meet in that sectional championship game, and then certainly we'll just have to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's move on to field hockey. 2 brackets there.
Oh, yeah, only 2 brackets for field hockey. You have the Class A and the Class BC bracket. Class A final already set. Those games were determined today. Webster Thomas, they have dominated the section all year long. Their closest game this entire season against a Class A opponent was actually just an hour ago or so, where they only beat Hilton 2-0. They will go up against Fairport. They pulled off an upset against Penfield by a 3-2 margin. I've seen these 2 teams play against each other. Certainly, Webster Thomas was the dominant team in that game against Fairport. They dominated both Penfield when I saw them. They dominated Fairport when I saw them. So if they can play up to their potential, I don't see any team beating Webster Thomas, but certainly when you're in the playoffs, you really never know what's going to happen.
Anything's possible, and we can see that in the BC bracket. It's a little interesting to me. It looks like it could be a Mendon-Sutherland final. The Battle of Pittsford is always a lot of fun to watch. These two teams played twice in 3 days a week ago. Their first, a scoreless draw. The second was a 1-0 Knights win. With that said, though, East Rochester plays Mendon semifinal. East Rochester really knows how to get it rolling. They put on an offensive show. I think they definitely have the possibility of pulling up the upset over Mendon to see Sutherland in that final game, because I think Sutherland's a lock no matter what.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, East Rochester, they already beat Mendon in the regular season, topped them for the first time in 9 seasons. So East Rochester, they're the only Class C team in Section 5, so they're playing with the big boys in Class B. So maybe we have an upset there, and maybe they can make their way to the sectional championship game.
I have a lot of love for East Rochester, just
certainly.
with everything that's been going on with them. You know, obviously they have a great story with Hannah Griffith as their captain. She just beat cancer, so, you know, she was really like, you know, we just want to show what we can do and win that sectional brick. So I think that they have a little bit extra firepower behind them as they play for Hannah.
Another thing to note about East Rochester field hockey, loudest field hockey fan section I've seen so far this year. They only have so many people they're allowed to, but they must have given like 2 each of their tickets to a couple people in the student section. Some guys, they were banging a drum, they had it going. So that's the best fan section I've seen so far this year, East Rochester field hockey. So maybe that pushes them forward too.
I hope it does push them forward. Bring that drum to the game, everyone, please. I want to see it.
Yeah, that's the one thing we've, well, one of many things we've missing out on is the student section. So even if it's 4 dudes banging on a drum, making some noise, it's always good to see in a sectional playoff game.
I think the thing I miss the most is during soccer games, just hearing young kids yell, "Sir! Sir, that was a foul, sir."
It's just the parents now, and it's not nearly as much
It's
fun.
not as much fun.
No.
They'll just say, "Come on, you missed that. Come on."
They'll say some other things too.
Yeah,
that
I
we
can't repeat
say. No,
those
but,
here. But that will do it for tonight's sectional preview. Be sure to tune in Thursday as we look forward to the championships and see if some of our favorite upsets come true.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time to be a Section 5 sports fan. You know, we don't know what's going to happen after these fall playoffs, so we are going to enjoy these fall playoffs while they are still here. For Alexa Ross, I'm AJ Feldman. We will see you at this time next week. Have a nice night.